Hello, everyone, and welcome. Latiste here. Hope you all are doing well. Quick announcements. Again, I do donation led readings every Saturday and Sunday on my Instagram. I don't necessarily have a time frame, so it's best to just follow and then go from there. I will be offering personal readings very soon as well for dreams, as well as just personal overall readings. Finishing the formats up on that, so that'll be available soon. And as usual, like, comment, share, and subscribe. But other than that, we're just gonna get right into it. Okay. So this is for Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Sometimes it's pretty getting tricky. And Venus for you. So yeah, the song that I got for you guys, the solar plexus, excuse me, the chakra song that I got for you was the throat chakra. Okay, and that's already letting you know off the bat that that is something that you are possibly working on, working to get better towards. And throat chakra isn't just speaking vocally; it can be journaling, it can be music, it's communication, it's the essence of truth, it's I speak, and I'm able to let that be known. So it's letting me know that you are working on that, because you also got the blue pen coming in here for you as well. That they told me to grab to write down your channel messages. Ashe, excuse me. Let me really do this. Let me. Ashe. Now, you're getting a lot of colors. Well, not a lot of colors, but I was, picking out that they kept saying orange and blue, and I was like, okay, what you want me to write? So they had me write down orange and blue, and it's letting me know, especially with the rest of the channel messages I got, that they want you to speak from um, feelings. Gemini's, they're about logic. They're about laying things plain, clean out. This is what it is. These are the facts. They are the seekers of knowledge, and discovering that in written word, and, getting the higher perspective. But with this orange and blue, they're letting me know that you can have both. And it's definitely something that they want you to speak about. Something has happened recently that Spirit helped me with this. Um, that possibly makes you want to retreat inside of your voice or not speak. It's like that moment in a conversation where it turns into an argument, and then an argument turns into, okay, I'm not saying anything. You know, it feels like it's that shut off moment of like, okay, I'm not saying anything. But it feels like with life, not like with just a relationship. I'm getting an itch in my back. What the hell? I shit. It feels like with life. Um, that's currently what's happening with you right now, because it's like you feel some type of emotion so deeply for this outcome that it can be hurt, disappointment, resentment, anger, confusion, heaviness, fear, anxiety, a lot. It really does feel like a lot of energy, for sure, because the word spirit, you must have some very, you give it to people straight, or you like people to give it to you straight, or you are very much like, these are just the facts, and you kind of leave out the emotions. Let's get to the solution, let's just handle it. But that sometimes leads to a situation like this, where your emotions are so deeply involved that logic is not going to get you out of it. It sounds crazy, but it's like, you can't logic your way out of this. Try to journal or prompt this Microsoft Word. Like, no, you're gonna have to understand that you need to speak from emotions as well, because we got to shake it off. It's like you're trying to put almost like your feelings or emotions in a box or under scrutiny or something, but it is causing you to be a lot more blocked off, especially with you guys getting the green card, which is the heart chakra, abundance card, expansion, growth, um, vibrancy of harmony, alignment, those things. So you to get orange and blue, those colors, very vocal, very expressive, very open, very going with the flow of emotions and understanding that, and for you to get shaken off is letting me know that something has happened where it has put you in shut off mode. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not saying that. I'm not going to do this no more. I'm not going to. It's like you're like, no. It's like you are drawing back your energy so much because right after we got shaken off, uh, we got rolled tight, like tightly wound. Is what I kept hearing. Rolled tight, tightly wound. Like you are becoming very rigid, very rough. Um, and feeling a certain type of way of just it's like no, it's like the more I don't let people in, but you're not letting anything in, any light, any air, any breath, any calmness, any peace, because nothing can get in because now it's so tightly wound that the only thing you're holding on to is that energy that you don't want to feel and that you're trying to protect yourself from, but now that's all that's in your hand. That's all that you're holding on to because you didn't actually truly shake it off and release it, process it, right? We also got let loose. And this is not only with just your energy of emotions, but I'm hearing let loose with your words. It doesn't always have to be pretty or with it, just say, and then if people need that understanding, kind of work with that. But also, this let loose was like, I'm seeing somebody that's like running around because you also got child on here, but also this feels like somebody that is dealing with possible legal issues with the child, is what I'm feeling as well. So with this let loose, it's almost like this energy of like letting go of the past, letting loose of those things, really just allowing yourself again to come undone. It sounds what they really want you to, not like just making shit happen and doing shit to do shit, but like letting loose, allowing yourself to make mistakes, allowing yourself to. I'm hearing cry in public. I don't know if you want to do that or not. That's just what I'm hearing. Ashe, but just really let loose because you are so tightly wound. It's like you don't go for anything anymore. You don't go for fun anymore, for excitement anymore. Just really tightly uh, in there because we also got breath. We didn't get breathe, we got breath. Like you're holding your breath. You're holding your voice back. You're holding your words back. You're holding your truth back. Even if you feel like they won't understand, even if you feel like they're gonna dismiss it, it's on you so much, and it's causing like this hard crusted structure. And I'm seeing what is it, the terracotta warriors? That's almost like that. Like you're guarding something, but it doesn't need to be guarded. But yeah, with this shot, when I wrote it down, I heard baby mother, baby father issues with child, like dealing with that. I'm hearing do what you need to do for your child. Take that how they do what you need to do for your child, right? On the back of the card, because we also got some written on the back, we got regret. And then after that, we got in my field of view. And it feels like you feel like you made so many choices that you possibly regret or didn't make the choices that you want to make. And you feel like that's regret, but it's only in your field of view, only for your perspective right now, based off of the current experience that you have, past experiences, things of that sort. So it's only in your field of view, but that's why they give you the green card and the blue card because they want you to expand that, want you to expand yourself. We got big change, but it's written small. Like I literally could have wrote it on the back, but they have me right on the front, which is letting me know that this is going to be like it's like a rock in your shoe, is what I'm hearing. It's going to feel like a rock in your shoe. This big change is going to irritate you, and they're going to want you to say something about it. They're going to want you to do something about it, not just be like, well, okay, fine. Because you think that that's where your power is and being quiet. You're Gemini, baby. That's not. I'm sorry, that's not. It's not in your power. Your air energy is speak. You're literally ruler of communication. You're literally ruled by Mercury. Communication. It's not. Silence is not where you hold your power. There's a time, yes, to be quiet and wait and hold those moments and not just share your business to share your business, but you stifling that feeling energy, that emotion energy, that something is off energy, something needs to change energy, something needs to shift. It definitely does. There's going to be a big change happening in here for you. It feels like an upright tower moment, which is always good energy. Let's go ahead and get some charms for you here and see what Spirit has for you, Gemini, for the month of August. Yeah, you have some undiscovered stuff happening or hidden inside of you that really needs to come out, because we have your energy coming out right next to the kitty coffee in reverse. So we're only able to see the backside of this vocal energy, this curiosity energy, this energized energy, this rambunctious energy, this I'm about it energy, this I don't let things over me, like you, your essence of you, essentially. What the fuck is that? Okay. Your essence of you, essentially. They're literally right next to each other, but the kitty coffee is just in reverse. So it's letting me know that it's just a matter of really rediscovering that voice. Singing helps, humming helps, talking to yourself in the mirror, so that way you can recognize what you look like as you speak. It sounds crazy, but it's somebody that didn't, look in the mirror and have to give, I'm looking at a camera right now, and I, when I'm talking to you. So really getting comfortable with seeing and understanding how you sound when you speak up for yourself, when you're vocal. Practice just saying it. Hearing how no sounds, yes sounds. I don't like that. I can have this. I feel this. My emotion is this. I can't quite practice that. Journaling will definitely help you as well. And it doesn't have to be in a daily planner. Just writing. It doesn't have to be long. Write what you feel, right? But really getting back in touch with your own voice, your own sound, your own frequency. Okay, you are very protected. You got the protection, the big protection amulet coming out. You are very, very protected. So you've been worried about that, or you and your child, or issues in that regard of expressing that, and something getting like the big backlash of you being expressive. It's not going to happen. You are very, very protected, to the point like your protection is almost in its own energy as well, which is why I don't want you to hold off on these emotions, because you have a very strong, like when you shut shit down, shit is shut down, right? But they don't want you to shut down the wrong things. They want you to be able to protect and heal and work with the right things and have it in there, because it has its own like potent energy for sure. We have a death coming in, which I mentioned, which makes sense. You got the death moon coming in with the clouds. That's clearing out the energy that has not been working for you, that has been keeping you kind of in stagnation, in quietness, and feeling like you can't feel your emotions, even with the blue, the water, the tranquilness, the understanding of that, and having that depth. So yeah, it doesn't touch you. It's near you, but it's not touching you. Again, the tower moment feels very upright, like this is happening for you. So don't feel like things are happening to you or against you. No, this is happening for you, so that way you can really tap into that voice, that power of being able to be vocal, emotionally vulnerable, a real authentic in yourself. We have the butterfly with the back clasp on it. It is very much near the computer, and Spirit is saying, ooh, let them talk, because let the record show is what I'm hearing. Um, or somebody's watching you on social. It's something like it's with somebody, but you're not around that energy. It's like trying to attach you, and so with the butterfly, Spirit is saying like get away from that. Like that's, you know, I'm here, Monique. Like if you ain't gonna say what you need to say, then keep it on the playground. Like don't try to read into things. Like don't try to overanalyze things. Pulling into that Gemini energy. Like we're thinking or analyzing, question. No, just move away from that energy. And or remove it from your energy. You feel me? So yeah, you are very definitely highly protected, and allow yourself to get back into that visualization. Let's go ahead and get some affirmations for you here. I love Gemini readings. I love it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of love all air readings because they be like messages be coming in very, very quick. Just like very, very, very quick. Go ahead and get your affirmation. Alright, Spirit, what do you have for Gemini for the month of August affirmation? Is the desperation for me from you? Love can be significant. I'm hearing you want your lover to be more vocal, which is crazy because I listen to Tim's almost every day, so it's not anything new. But um, I'm hearing that one part is the desperation for me from you. So maybe you want somebody involved with you to be a lot more open and vocal. And that also lines up with that orange energy as well. Shake it off energy. Like, if you really want this to work, you're going to have to do things in a different way that isn't closed off. You let them know that. And if you feel like, well, what if I gotta fucking tell them, then none of it, then maybe go from there as well. Okay. This is definitely for those that are dealing with uh, some legal custody battles for sure. This affirmation that just came out, I want to apply to everyone. I mean, you can take the affirmation obviously because it's a good affirmation, but they let me know that this one is in specific is working out for you in your favor as well. All right, any other cards for our Geminis here for the month of August? You guys can dance because I'm feeling really fidgety with my legs all of a sudden. So you guys can move and dance as well. Dancing is communication. That's what they call it, interpretive dance. There's lots of ways to communicate once you get down to communication. Tap into that as well. We're going to start with this card. I don't know why, but I want to. We have, I release my need to be right. I am at peace. These will be down in the description below. Thank you, Spirit. But definitely, I release my need to be right. And I feel like that's also what you're holding on to as well. Not even like to be right, but you're holding on to that feeling of emotion. I'm hearing possibly of like shame or, like I said, we got on the back, regret. So maybe it's something that you did that you regret, that you feel like, well, no. You release your need to be right. Release your need to feel like you can't make mistakes or hiccups, and shake that off again because it's closing you so tightly and keeping you tightly wound. It doesn't allow peace in either. Like I said, it doesn't allow anything in. So make sure that you're allowing that to happen. The next one that we have is every cell in my body is conscious and communicates with each positive thought I have. Okay? I always like to say what you think, you speak what you speak, you become what you become, you are. Right? So if you're thinking positive, you're thinking in a way, not just like toxic positive, like, oh, but like thinking truth is also positive. Sometimes like the truth can be positive. Looking at the situation again from that perspective, being very positive about it though. Like this may be the truth, but this is the outcome. This is what I'm controlling. This is how I'm going to allow myself to feel this, the emotions that I want to feel. So being conscious with that and allowing that to be what's happening in here. The final one we have is all is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. This is a quote by Louis Hay. I don't know who Louis Hay is, but yeah. Louis Hay, but again, that is a good affirmation for all Geminis, especially if you're going through anything. Like I said, we got a little bit of relationship at the end, or with child legal issues, your own throat with yourself. So definitely the highest good for your situation is coming out for you. Okay? That has been your reading, Geminis. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. love yourselves more. Until next time.